Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. My name is Amy and today I want to do a Chanel haul, unboxing, and reveal. If you guys didn't know already, I am very good friends with Amy, another Amy, not myself, obviously, Amy Jo, who is also on YouTube. We both lined up for the launch in Vancouver and we both got something. She also filmed a reveal video, so once you guys are done watching mine, go ahead and jump onto her channel to watch her video. My purchase came in this beautiful bag, the very standard Chanel bag with the camellia and ribbon. I'm gonna unbox the smaller one first. It was kind of crazy that day. Obviously, every launch day it is kind of crazy, and my SA didn't even get a chance to put a camellia on my small one. But normally they do also put a camellia on their smaller boxes. So let's unbox this together. Here you go. A brooch. I know, another brooch. I know I have a pretty nice collection of brooch and earrings from Chanel and Dior. I know a lot of you guys still ask me if I can do an updated video of my jewelry collection, my costume jewelry collection, which I did. So I'll also link down below and up here for you guys to watch it. There you go. It's a really nice brooch. Very plain and simple. Very different from all the other ones that I have, because all the other ones that I have all have embellishments. And so this one is my most plain brooch. The reason why I actually really like this one and decided to pick it up is because I like how thick it is. All the other brooches that I have, they are also CCs, except for one. And they're just a little bit daintier and have a lot of embellishments and crystals on them. So this one will look like this on me. And I thought that it was a great size brooch for almost anything, but it's definitely a great size brooch for a coat, for a t-shirt even. And I like that it is plain because I don't have anything like that, and the details on it is still really pretty. The price on this was also quite reasonable. It was 485 Canadian dollars plus tax, obviously. And yeah, the back looks like this. So this is the back right there on the bottom with the collection as well as the made in stamp, which is made in Italy. So there you go, that's my brand new brooch. Love it. I will also link the model numbers of the items that I picked up down below in case you guys are interested, so you can also reference them with your essay if you decide to pick them up as well. So my next item, which is the larger item, comes in this beautiful box. My essay said that they ran out of camellias actually, so she just gave me a blue one which came from, I think, the Christmas holidays. Let's go ahead and unbox this together. I also recently posted a Q&A with just 3 large topics about bags that I'm, lusting on recently, as well as bags that I would not repurchase or that I wouldn't buy. So if you haven't watched that, I will also link down below. But in that video, I mentioned that I'm still lusting for another Chanel bag, obviously. I don't think I'll ever stop. And I want to get something that is a different color because I have a lot of black. I think all of my current Chanel bags are all black, and I just wanted something that is not black. Having said that, do you guys know what I could have maybe picked up based on the size of this box? And it's a pretty small bag, isn't it? So let's put all that away. They have since revamped their dust bags, so now they are, I would say that they're actually a bit thicker and they're better sewn on the inside, and also the tie is a thick ribbon. So yeah, I quite like that. So these are the new dust bags. And to reveal, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, so this is the 18B collection rectangle mini in the pink caviar leather. In certain lighting it actually looks red, but it is actually a true pink raspberry color. I think the best way for me to describe this color, because I think this beautiful caviar is it just changes color depending on if it's indoor lighting, outdoor lighting, if it's dim lighting. For me, the best way to describe this is a dark raspberry color. So think of raspberries, the actual fruit. You have raspberries that are just ripe, but they're still a bit tart, and you have raspberries that are very, very ripe and they're very, very dark in color, and that's how I would describe this bag, I suppose. Especially in my current lighting, I think that's the color I would describe. So on camera, I think it shows as more being a lighter raspberry, but I think in real life it really does show up as a really dark raspberry. And I am wearing red today, so just to give you an idea, this is a true red, obviously a very vibrant true red, and if you compare it, you can definitely tell that this is a pink color, so it's a pink raspberry color, not a red color, but it is very, very close to a really beautiful red color depending on the lighting or from afar. And a lot of people actually compare this collection to the 17B red color. Here is a close-up of the bag. So yeah, I think if you just look at my top from behind and the bag itself, you'll be able to tell the color difference. It is a true pink color, but it is a very dark pink color with lots of red in it, and so it really does it really can pass as a red bag depending on the lighting. Mine is actually made in France. Beautiful. I think my other one is made in Italy, so it's nice to have a little bit of just like a different made in country Chanel bag, I suppose. In this pre-fall collection or 18B collection, this rectangle mini came in several colors. I believe there is black, a dark gray, a dark navy, this pink color, as well as an ivory color. And I was debating whether I should get the ivory or this pink color, but between those two I was definitely a lot more attracted to this one, and I do think that it goes even better with just everything that I wear, because of the fact that minis are seasonal. Since they're seasonal, every time they release them, they will come in different colors, different leathers, different textures. Even if they come in caviar season after season, the caviar itself can have a different texture. It can be matte, shiny, thick, thinner, softer, harder. Basically, they differ from season to season. It's still shiny, I guess, but it's more of a sheen rather than shine, because compared to my square mini is really shiny, and it's definitely a very hard and a lot thicker in my opinion if I were to compare it with this one. This is my old mini, or my square mini from a few seasons back, and I'll just show you the difference of what I mean. Oh, and the dust bags before, they're like that. They come with a corded drawstring, so they're just a little different. They're both nice actually, but if I were to compare this one is so much harder. Like, you can feel that the coating itself, it's just so much harder, and I actually think that this one is shinier, or it just feels harder and more sturdy, and the leather, yeah, it definitely just feels sturdier. Whereas this one, the caviar is also beautiful, but it's definitely, in my opinion, it's softer. So this is softer, this is harder. They're both shiny, but this one, the coating is so much thicker, and the bag itself is so much thicker, and that's why at the beginning I just felt like I had a harder time breaking it in, I suppose, whereas this one is a lot softer. I can definitely feel the difference. I think in terms of capacity, they're very similar. I do like the strap drop from the square a little bit more, but in terms of just easier access and placement of longer items. It is definitely a lot easier on the rectangle mini. I have a larger phone, so it basically takes up the entire width of the square mini, whereas with this one it'll be easy in and out. But in terms of how much they both fit, I feel like they fit about the same. Also, the square mini version that I have, I feel like it is bigger than some seasons, so that might explain why I feel like they're both very similar in size. The square mini is about 20-inch drop, which I actually prefer, but what can I do? Rectangles are always longer, but at least the rectangle body is shorter, so in total I think it's only about 2 to 2.5 inch longer in terms of the overall chain drop and bag. I'll do some modeling shots because I know you guys will want to see them. For reference, I am 5'4", and this hits me definitely a lot, you know, lower than my mini square, which I'll also model it just for reference. One more thing that I can mention about this collection in case you guys are interested. The 18B season is the last season where they're gonna make Caviar timeless classic handbags. We're talking about, you know, the classic flaps as well as the minis. Apparently they will no longer be making them in Caviar going forward. Of course, things might change in a few years, but apparently after this current season, the 18B season, the classic minis and the classic flaps, which they call the timeless classics, will only be available in lambskin. I would only assume that it would make a huge impact on a lot of people's buying decision. If you guys are on the hunt for a Caviar mini or a Caviar leather classic flap, I would say to try to jump on it quickly, just in case that this rumor is in fact true, but that's what we were told. So that's pretty much for this reveal video. Thank you so much for watching it, and if you're brand new here, I would love to have you back, so please do subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to jump to Amy Jo's channel because she also has a reveal. We decided to both do it together. It's kind of like a mini collab, so you can see what she also picked up for herself. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much again. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye!